What's good, y'all? All right, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Let me get everything muted here. All right, listen. I know it's a little early. I know we normally do lives later on in the day, but I had a day off and figured, I needed to get some things done, and I got some running around to do later. So figured I'd come on, spend a little time with y'all. Hopefully you had an amazing Thanksgiving. And we're gonna talk some Black Friday. Gonna look at some Black Friday sales, Black Friday deals, see what's going on. Just because, if I'm honest, I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot that I saw initially, but we're gonna take a look and see what maybe we can find. I just saw one thing that I was like, that might be something to tap into. But as you're coming in, first of all, I appreciate you coming in, appreciate you stopping through. Whether you working, whether you are off and out shopping or whatever it may be, definitely appreciate you jumping in. Good to see folks that are popping into the chat. Frankie, good afternoon, my friend. Good to see you. Well, it's afternoon for you. It's still morning for me. I'm on the West Coast, so it's 10 o'clock in the morning here. So still kind of crushed out my eyes and whatnot, but it's all right. All right. So like I said, I want to go just jump into it. I'll probably go live a little later tonight or this afternoon as well, but I did want to at least see about what's out there for Black Friday, right? Yeah, I listen, I don't know what's going on. I know we had talked at some point, question helping Nazar had a sale. We had talked some point, maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and we were talking just kind of what he might do as far as sales and stuff, especially now that he's out of the mall location and is kind of revamping some things. But I've been looking and checking. I didn't see anything, so maybe he'll do something for Cyber Monday, hopefully. But he's still got the gratitude sale going on. I didn't know if he was going to do something else. So I don't have any update or anything as far as Nazar. Senator the Nation Cargos. Good. James, what's going on, my friend? What's going on, guy? Listen, definitely looking forward to connecting at Scent Explorer. Definitely will see you there. We will be in the building, all having fun and putting nose on some stuff. All right, what's good? All right, so we're just gonna kind of jump into. I want to see what's out there for Black Friday. In all honesty, as I was looking around, there was nothing that jumped out at me like, oh, that's a must-have, that's a must-buy, that's a must-thing. However, I'll just put it up here. I did see, if you are a fan of Chris Collins, let me see how I can do this. There we go. If you're a fan of Chris Collins, something that I just saw literally as I was kind of getting prepared and everything, they've got, right now it looks like that's the price, but if you go to put it in the cart, they've got that Legacy 2025, which takes it down. So I was trying to decide between the African Rooibos or the Forbidden Apple. But that right there brings it down. What's that? about $35. So not a bad deal. Something if you're looking into Chris Collins, looks like that's going on for Black Friday. So that's something that's out there. What do you think about that? Because again, I've got from Chris Collins, I've got Don Savage and I've got Long Kiss Goodnight. And so I definitely like the house. Definitely want to tap in more into the house. But that's something that might get some spin, because for me, I've been on a no buy for about a month and a half now, 2 months now, just because I was like, I'm gonna stack money, I'm gonna put money aside because we're going to Scent Explorer, so I wanted to make sure I had stuff for that. But now it's like, it's Black Friday, get stuff out there, let's see what's out there. But this is something that might garner a purchase. We'll have to kind of look around and see. Let's kind of go to the usual suspects. I'm not going to go to Joma Shop because I think a lot of what they have on Jumbo Shop right now um is not really sale or Black Friday. Some of the stuff, since I was even comparison shopping, some of the stuff that they have for Black Friday sale is about the same price as it was before Black Friday sale, and sometimes you can still find stuff cheaper than Jumbo Shop. So, one thing I was looking forward to is kind of seeing what it was Frag Flex, right? Frag Flex is fragrance buy, but for America now. And last year, Frag Flex or Fragrance Buy did some good deals or has some good stuff out there. I was trying to see what's out there now for Frag Flex and see they've got this deal. What is it? Black Friday free sample, what have you, Black Friday freebie. But when I was going through here, there was again nothing that just kind of stood out for me. From a content creator, I might pick up this perspective. I might pick up this French Avenue at Atlantis. I might pick that up. See anything else. I'm not too high on Rasasi Hawassa, what have you. Trying to see anything else here that just kind of stands out, either from a personal perspective or for a content creation perspective. That bling gems, I think you were looking at, or you had gone through that gems, or excuse me, gone through that bling. I know they said it was supposed to be a take or something, but I don't think it's that. But just as a fragrance, I'd be curious to kind of really get your take on it, see what that was like. Other than that, I'm just trying to see. So the Phoenician, I don't know what that is, but I have to look at that. Let's see anything else. Yeah, nothing major, nothing that I'm like, for me, that jumps out from Frag Flex as far as their Black Friday. Let me jump over to chat real quick and see what we got going on. Gems, yes. Tore Yomalel to shreds, kind of scared of the signatures, but I caught Nizam. So Nizam for me is probably the most mass appeal fragrance as far as their signatures. Dubai Chocolate, which is the one that they just released, which is more of a gourmand. Definitely a nice one, but Nizam is definitely one that I think is pretty mass appeal. It will go through some changes. It will go through some shifts because it's got a lot going on with it. And I say a lot going on just as far as from the note perspective. There's, if I remember correctly, it starts off with like citruses and fruits, and then it moves into florals, and then into woody, if I remember correctly. So Nizam is probably the best of their signatures. The other one that they had, which was Solar. Solar is nice, but I recognize that Solar is more of it's an acquired taste, or more of for me, I would just kind of even put it more of a mature taste. It's one of those that I think that it's nice, it's good, it definitely demands what it's supposed to do, it does what it's supposed to do, but I think it's not as mass appeal in my opinion. So, but yeah, definitely let us know kind of what your thoughts are on that Nizam. Again, that's probably for me the most mass appeal of their signatures. Since the day, Triumph Yomalel Basic Instinct. Let us know what you think, Frankie. For me, that is a pretty solid take on French Defense. So definitely. Favorite fragrance of all time. Oh, that, in all honesty, that's really hard to say. Because my fragrance mood changes. I'm one of those that one of the things that I really enjoy about this space is being able to throw on a different fragrance, a different scent every day. So I can't really say what my favorite of all time. If I could say one that kind of shaped some things for me, and it's gonna be crazy, was, and it's not really a fragrance as far as what we talk about here, but it's Egyptian musk. That was the one that for me throughout late high school, early college, all college really, was one that I wore enough, of course. And then I had some others that I wore just as far as actual fragrances. But Egyptian musk is kind of like was my go-to signature scent for my early years, late high school, early college. Yeah. But I can't really say I've got a favorite one for all time. There's just too much out there. There's too many fragrances out there, too many scents out there, too many different scent profiles simply say this is my absolute favorite of all time. So what's going on? Scent of the day, YSL myself, EDP, definitely good. And you are smelling good, my friend. All right. Let's kind of jump back into, we've got Black Friday at Fragflex. Nothing major there. Oh, and before I forget, I do want to, if you have not seen it, Dana Parfums, I know we've talked about it. I know I've done some things on it. I've got mine right here. But Dana Parfums, they are doing kind of a limited or an early kind of release type of thing for Black Friday. So if you are looking at getting that discovery set, you can go ahead and get it now. And you can put in my code SmellGoods10. I'll create a banner real quick for it. But you can do SmellGoods10 and get 10% off. So if you are looking into that discovery set that we've been talking about, and again, this will probably be my scent of the day in all honesty for today. I haven't thrown on anything just yet. But this is the EHA. This is the one that is fruity, leather, oud, really nicely done, really mass appeal, really nice to have it and wear. This is one that, or that discovery set, again, the 20 mLs, that's available now. So I'm gonna create a banner real quick just so you all can see. But yes, you can purchase that now for the from Dana. You can get it here. Let me try to catch up. I'm trying to do two things at once. So really quick, Blue Spell, Talisman's favorite from Yon Malale, Amazing Sahil, which is sadly is great too. Had basic NSYNC in the window for past couple of days since the 40 degrees there. Understandable. Discovery set gets there today. All right, Mr. Clark, let us know. Let us know your thoughts, because I think you'll be impressed with just the attention to detail with it, with what they've got together with it as far as the fragrances. Give me just a second here. All right. So yeah, so definitely make sure you take care of, or if you want to take advantage of that, and you can go ahead and do that. And shipping is pretty quickly, because I know he just made the announcement as far as it being available on, I think it was on Jim's and Jason's Sniff show. He did that on Tuesday, and it was Tuesday evening, and folks were supposed to be getting theirs as early as Wednesday, which was the day before Thanksgiving. And then other people are getting theirs, it looks like today. So if you order today, chances are you may get it. I don't know. I can't speak for definitively. You may get it tomorrow, or at the latest, you probably would get it Monday, just because of how Dana and Black Aroma distribution will ship. So definitely make sure you take advantage of that. That's a great thing. And you're getting it early because it hasn't really officially launched here in the US. I know Neiman Marcus is supposed to have it as of as of January. So take advantage of it. All right. Let's see what else we got going on as far as other things. Let's see what else we got. Where are you all, if you are shopping, where are you shopping for Black Friday? I've just been kind of going through, seeing what I see. Let's see what Beauty House has. Beauty House saying up to 85% off. They've got the bundles. I did order from TikTok. I do have a bundle coming from Beauty House TikTok, which is going to be like the Chiaka, the Snow, the white bottle, and I think the Rayhan Terra, I think, are the two that's coming. So I'll let you all know about that, just kind of how that is. But as far as this, all right, they've got the, what is this? The Island Vanilla Dunes and Vanilla Dreams, or Island Dreams. It's not bad. $80, 3 of them. It's not bad. Divine Elixir. Yeah, nothing for me is standing out. I'm not too big right now on Rayhan. I'll check out more of them, but I'm not overly sold on Rayhan. They got a Latafa bundle. What is that? Camera, Assad, Art of Universe, Opulent Dubai, and Teriyaki Intense. 150. That's $30 each. Okay, not bad. About the same price, really, what you would pay. Actually, that might even be a little more than what you might pay. They think they slick with that. Because I mean, if we do the cost on this, that's the original camera, which you can get for probably about $20, $25. That's the original Assad, which you can get for about $20, $25. Art of Universe, which you can get for probably $30, $35. Opulent Dubai, maybe again $30, $35. And then Teriyaki Intense, again, maybe $30, $35. So I don't know if that's a deal. I think that they just kind of bundled that together to kind of catch people slipping, which is why you kind of got to use some wisdom with some of these Black Friday deals, because not all of them are going to be really deals. They're just kind of advertised pricing, right? Parfums de Marley. What is this? 3 mLs. 3 mLs for $100. Yeah, they can keep that. Sorry. All right. That's good. Let's see. Just picked up a bunch of samples from SendSplit. A lot of their stuff is on discount for Black Friday. Yeah, that might be the way for me to go as far as just kind of doing some samples and decants. I don't see anything that is striking my fancy as far as a major deal or whatever. And again, I'm trying to hold on to the cash flow, just to, you know, I want to really just kind of delve into some things at Sense Explore. So, but yeah, I probably will spend more or do more as far as Black Friday looking at samples and decants, just because that'll give me the opportunity to put my nose on a few things and then really have a wider range as far as what I'm looking to purchase at some point. But then again, as we know, depending upon how big the sample is, it might just suffice for, you know, for doing the whole thing anyway. Yep. What's going on, Jason? Good to see you, my friend. Center of the day, Bodicia Hanuman. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, these deals are dealing, man. I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, I think last year, maybe for me last year, because last year was like my first like full on taking advantage of Black Friday. There are some things that I was like, oh yeah, I kind of did some things on Black Friday, but this year, nothing is really standing out to me. Nothing from any of the discounters is really standing out to me. Let's see what else we got. Who else we go? Let's see what Beauty Live got. Just looking, nothing, again, no major things. Yeah, I mean, you have to dig, but nothing to me that is really standing out and saying, oh, that's a deal. That's amazing, right? Even when we go to, because I'm going to go to, I was looking and seeing if he was going to do a deal of anything. So Savoir Faire, he's got a banner up there that I don't know that that's accurate right now. And he's got, now the interesting thing, the cool thing about Savoir Faire, which I might take advantage of, he did just release 30 ml bottles for his fragrances. So for me, that makes this even more doable, right? Because I've got a 10 ml that I've got maybe about another 3 mLs left of Soul Cafe. And I did want to get a bottle of Soul Cafe, but when I went to the Black Nose Lab when I was in Atlanta a couple months ago, that chemistry was calling my name, so I got that, knowing that I could come back and get the Soul Cafe because I still had some in the decant. So this might be the way to go with Savoir Faire right now. Their fragrances, it looks like they put all of their fragrances now in the 30 mLs. Not bad. So I know I'm gonna pick up, for me, I'm gonna pick up what is it, Soul Cafe, and then I'll probably also pick up the, what's the other one, Oratory. That's the other one. Yeah, Oratory is the other one that I was kind of impressed with when I went to the Black Nose Lab. So we'll check them out and see. All right, let's jump back in. That, but that's all right. I can save my money for later. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I'm like looking at and saying, yeah, there's not a lot that's going on. What's going on, my guy? Yeah, that 30 ml is a nice game changer, just because, especially as things are going up and as prices are being the way they are, and the fact that I will probably never, in all honesty, get around to wearing everything I have. In fact, I'm in the process right now. Before I came on live, I was taking pictures of some of the fragrances in my collection. I'm like, it's time to get them out. So there's my Lattafa collection is about to be cut down drastically. Some other stuff that is just sitting on some of those bottom shelves is about to be cut drastically, just because it's time to move on. And you know, there's other things that out there that will take up more time, and those are just taking up space. And if I can take that, reinvest that, do some other things with it, we'll do that. But yeah, 30 mLs from Savoir Faire is definitely kind of the way to go, in my opinion, unless you just have that one bottle that you definitely want, you know, you're going to wear as like a daily scent or something. So what's going on, Ricky? What's cracking, Pastor K? It's the end of the day. Michael Malone, Wood, and Cardamom. I ain't buying it. Blame Jason, James, Walt, and the gent from Black Aroma. Listen, are you saying you're not buying the set from Thana? Is that what you're saying? I'm telling you, if you're saying that, you're missing out. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. So that's Savoir Faire. I was trying to see, just because other brands I was trying to support. I want to see, because there was a question in the chat earlier about Nazar. Okay, so it looks like he did update something here. So he does have something going on. Buy one large bottle, get one oil free. Looks like he's got buy a gift card, get a $25 gift card also. Oiled up 50 ml bottles at 50% off when you buy 2 or more. Use code double up. It's not bad. And it looks like we just have the spotlights. Yeah. All right. So to answer the question, there was a question, I guess. So I'm assuming this is the Black Friday special or sale from Nazar, for those that were asking. Large bottle, get an oil free. Multiply and get more free. Okay. And then oiled up 50 ml bottles at 50% off when you buy 2 or more. Okay. So those that were asking, take advantage of that. If you're looking for something from Nazar, definitely you can take advantage of that and support Nazar and Terrence. All right. Let's see, another house that I was looking at that I did a discovery set on was Zardel Gilly. I want to see if they've got anything out there for Black Friday. I didn't see anything earlier. Nope. They don't have anything out there, it looks, unless, let's just go to catalog. I'm gonna just drop Jazz is the one I'm looking at. Let's see if anything happens when we put it in the cart. Nope, no automatic. So Zardel Gilly is still full price. No Black Friday is going on for them. Oh, you're getting that set. Okay. You're getting that set. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Yes. But don't blame us. Blame your nose. Because it's Ricky, I think you'll be impressed with it too. Let's see. Maison Youssef. Okay, let's check them out. Because Maison Youssef, I came across them. I smelled them at the Black Nose Lab in Atlanta, and it was some really nice stuff. They are based out of Ghana, I want to say, and we're not moving. Let's see what we got going on here. There we go. So the ones that I smelled, I did smell the Apex, which is nice. And yeah, this one right here, this Black Excellence is fire. Black Excellence is fire. And at that price, yeah. I need like 3 or 4 fragrance buddies for that one. But this was the one, Black Excellence was the one that I was like, that's, because they've got a full write-up on it, I think. So their code is get 20% off. So it looks like for their Black Friday is 20% off. And I do believe they ship anywhere. I know they're based out of Ghana. I want to say Ghana, but they will ship wherever you need them to ship, I believe. Okay. Let's see what else they got. I would say basically Youssef is fire. I like the fragrances, definitely. I've smelled, like I said, I smelled like 2 or 3 at the Black Nose Lab. And yeah, they are one. So when we talk about even just the concept and the, oh, they do, they have US store in DC now. Okay. That's good to know as well. Although I don't know the next time I'm gonna get out to DC. Yeah, I don't know the next time I'm get out to DC, but that's good to know as well. Yeah, Blaine, it's up there, but it is a fire fragrance. It is nice. I like that one. I smelled it. I was like, ooh, and then I looked up the price. I was like, ooh, but it's a really nice fragrance. And again, I'm going off scent memory as far as just I know that I was really impressed with it when I smelled it. Don't ask me accords and notes or anything like that, but I do know when I first smelled it out, before I even knew what the cost was or anything of that nature, I was like, this is the one that I would get from there. So absolutely. And they were working on some other locations. Cool. I need to figure out how I can get some other fragrance houses or get some other fragrance stores out here in Phoenix, because we are as nice and as big as Phoenix is and what have you. We don't have all the stuff that you would want or expect us to have, right? I mean, we got a Neiman Marcus, we've got a Saks Fifth Avenue. We only have one, I think, niche store here, and it's like the Cost Bar or something like that. So it's not really, it's just they've got like Ex Nihilo, they've got Creed, and they've got Tom Ford and something else. So nothing major. So I might need to reach out and see if they can get one out here, just because we, big as Phoenix is and as nice as Phoenix is and as much money is in Phoenix metro area, we need more niche houses, more niche stores here that we can pick up on. All right. Yeah. So there's 2 chats, and here's what's happening, because with StreamYard now I have where I can stream to my my vertical folks on shorts, and then I can stream to my long form folks on the wide set. So it comes off as 2 different lives. So either way, you're in there. That's why I'm kind of putting up the chat here as we go through. Simone, good to see you. Thanks for stopping through. So okay, yeah. So that one from Mason Youssef has gold flakes in it. Good deal. Good deal. Simone, definitely let us know what you think of it. And that let us know when you order, just because I was telling folks the shipping is pretty quickly. You get stuff out there. All right. Did I get anything from Yom and Leal? I got their mentor and discovery set. I haven't gotten anything. Well, I didn't order anything from their Black Friday sale from Yom and Leal. I think the last couple of things I got, he had sent over the Dubai chocolate, but I'd ordered something actually for my wife, because she likes their take on what is it, Leonara from Mind Game. So that was her birthday gift. And then I got a discovery set of some other things just so she could kind of sample and try. But then I got the Sacred Flame take. I got the Dubai chocolate, and then there was something else as far as another decant or something. So that was it. And I've gotten recently their take on Isola Blue, and some other things. So for me, the Sacred Flame take is okay. It's just not. It doesn't. The thing with Argos and with Yeoman Lael's take on Argos, they don't have the punch that I get when I smell Argos. Right? When I smell, and I did a side by side of like the take on Trifle Bacchus, and it just did not have that punch. Triumph Bacchus will hit you in the nose with that fruit, with that rum, with everything that's in there. I think it's rum, but it'll hit you in the nose. You'll get a nice punch in the nose from that Argos, from Triumph Bacchus. The Yeoman Lael take doesn't have that punch in the nose. Even after I let it macerate, it's kind of like a tap on the nose. It's not a punch, right? So I didn't get anything. And just to answer the question again, I didn't get anything from this Black Friday. I didn't partly because I'm also, like I said, I've been on a no buy for a while. So gotta say strong gems. That's why I got my mom at the mall. Distraction, man, that was the wrong move. Way too many people. Okay. Thanks for stopping through. What do you think of Isola Blue? I got that one too. Love their Oceanic. So the Isola Blue is nice. It does very well as far as getting in the space. There's a slight difference for me in the opening. The dry down is pretty similar to where I've had from a sample of Isola Blue. Pretty similar there. And the projection is nice. It does all the things you want it to do. So it's a good take on it. It's a good take. All right. So that's Mason Youssef. Let's see what else. Who else I know we had seen. Let's check out. Let's see if Old Factory has anything. And y'all are getting a chance to see kind of some of the places that I will do shopping from. Now, Old Factory typically has some of the best prices, period, especially when we're talking niche fragrances. So they don't have anything necessarily advertised. Let's see if they got in clearance. A few things there, but nothing major. Might have to put nose on that and see. It's not bad because that price I know is much more normally. So Fragrance Du Bois, New York 5th Avenue. Anybody got experience with that? See what else is out there. Here. Decent stuff out there, but nothing major. Just the sample. Okay. All right. Just said Isola Blue is good, but feel there's better with the same DNA. I can hear that. What should I get instead? Looking for that DNA for the summer. Well, Jason's one of the guys to definitely ask for sure. Let's see what else we got. Let's go to Fragrance Lord and see. They've got anything. Nothing more. I mean, they don't have anything listed as far as a Black Friday. Nothing listed. So, all right. Let's jump back in. Okay, Ombre or Boadicea, Vetiver Imperial. Definitely good. Want to get Silky Woods from Goldfield to Banks Jazz is probably my favorite clone of 2025. Yeah, now Silky Woods is Silky Woods is nice. Jazz, one of the things with Jazz, just to kind of prepare you, Jazz versus Silky Woods, Jazz is more of a sweeter take. If that you could think about that, Jazz is the sweetness is amped up a little more for me from the Silky Woods. The Silky Woods, the woods do come through a little better, a little nicer. But that's the major difference for me between Jazz and Silky Woods. I had gotten Jazz first, and then of course I picked up the Silky Woods, and the Jazz is on my declutter list as well, just because now that I have the OG, it's no sense in keeping that scent profile around because it's just taking up space. All right. Jason said he owns that Fergus Dubois, New York Fifth Avenue. It's nice, but definitely smells better on a woman. Gotcha. Yeah, I was looking through the notes. That's as I was thinking about it. That's kind of what I was like. That might be the case because let's go back to it. Did I lose it already? Yeah, because notes on it. Bergamot rose caramel. Yeah. So, all right, interesting. I'll probably go over to Neiman's today and put nose on some other stuff and see what I may need to put on the list. All right. Let's see what else. Trying to see who else might have some deals going on. Go through my list here. See about the parfums. Nothing listed as far as a Black Friday deal. So they are just going to go with their, oh, no, wait. 15% off. Okay. Yeah. It's not bad. 10 ml of the Notorious. Okay. So Parfums has 15% off of their stuff. So something to be on the lookout for. Trying to see anything that sticks out. They just got the, yeah, that didn't make sense to do that because you can just go ahead and order the Discovery set and get the whole thing. Or, in fact, let's see what day 3 has. Let's just go on check out day 3. So day 3, they've got 20% off of any 50 ml bottle using the code Friday. So for me right now, I think I've got all the ones that I want to get from day 3 right now, but 20% off is not bad off the 50 mls. If I were to get another one, because I've got Philosophia, I've got the Scandalo, I've got the Midnight Raspberry, and I've got Trace Orals, and then my wife has Royal Reflection. The only other one I might pick up right now would probably be Aileen. Would probably be the next one to pick up for me. But I'm not in a rush to grab it. I'm not in a rush. All right. Question in the chat: is Nazar really worth $100 a bottle since it's only 30 ml? So the thing with Nazar is that the oil content and what have you does help it to last longer. It's a matter of value for me. When I've gotten from Nazar, the ones that I have and I do appreciate, the longevity is there on skin, longevity is there on clothing. It's just a matter of, for you, how do you value that, right? 30 mils does seem a lot, right? Because you are paying a lot per ml, but it's how you use it, right? If you're going to use it where it's kind of a daily thing, but you don't need to do a lot of sprays, that may work out for you, or it may not. So but definitely you might take advantage of at least the sale that he's got going on. I do know that last time I talked or heard from him, he was going to do a discovery set. So that might be helpful also. I know with being in the store, you could, go through and smell what have you. But for those of us that don't live near the store or what have you, it's kind of hard to say which one's our favorite. You're kind of depending upon everybody else who's had some experience with it. But hopefully he's going to be dropping his discovery set soon so that you can kind of see, because I don't necessarily fully recommend blind buying, but I do know that there are some kinds and some cases where you might need to. But yeah, that'd be my take on it. Alien's really good, but it does have the baby cat vibe. So it may be redundant if you already got that profile. Yeah, I mean, that's why I was like, for me, Alien is nice. It's it's probably my top 5 or top 6 from the house. But it's not something that I'm rushing out to get. It's not something that I know I would wear often, or wear a lot of. So it's kind of like, I'm not necessarily rushing to get it. I still have the same. I have actually, because I've gotten a couple of discovery sets. I have probably, like, all told between the discovery sets, I probably have about, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. So I've got enough that if I really want to wear that, I can at least have experience wearing it and doing that. So not for me a rush out and grab. I think I've got everything I need right now from the house of day 3. And then we'll go from there. Good deal. All right. Who else are we interested in? Who else do we want to check out? Because I know we looked at Zernell, we looked at Savoir Faire, we looked at day 3, we've looked at a couple of the stores. Let's see if Fragrance Nevea has anything. Nothing listed as far as Black Friday. So no rush to go through and see what they've got through theirs. Let's check out eDiscount, because I know eDiscount doesn't necessarily have Black Friday, but they may at least, let's see what they have. So spend $200 for 10% off with iSave, with code iSave. So, because eDiscount typically will have some nice stuff that'll be kind of sitting there that you can just kind of dig for. Vanilla powder, damage box for $150, not bad. Oolong Cha, Asavat. So if you're looking for some Nichannés, there are some deals there. Don't know how they match up. Vanilla powder might be a pickup. We'll see. Yeah, again, nothing's standing out. Nothing is doing like too crazy as far as like, ooh, that's an amazing deal. And in all honesty, it might be also just because I'm being a little more judicious as far as what I purchase. Being a little more judicious as far as what goes into the collection. I'm not just grabbing everything that I can get nose on, or everything I can get. I'm kind of really in a space right now where I want to take my time and grab the things that are really of interest to me. And that's the thing with this content creation. Some of the things I pick up are not necessarily things that I fully have an interest in, as much as I know that my audience sometimes will have an interest in. But even that's starting to shift as far as just kind of like, again, this is my fragrance journey. So we're going to show what I like and what I don't like. So, nothing major there, just a few good things. All right. Simone is stuck at the fitting room. All right. Somebody give us some help. Hey. All right. Listen, and again, I know for those that came in late, that Thana Parfums, their discovery set, I do have a 10% off code that you can use. You smell goods 10 and you'll get 10% off of the price. So that'll bring it down to like $247 and some change. And in fact, I think I think shipping is free. Yeah, shipping is free if you use the Smell Goats 10. So definitely take advantage of that if you will. But yeah, save 10% there. Like I said, EI will be my one that I wear today. And then the bottles, I did get a bottle in just so you see what the bottles look like for Thana Parfums. This is the bottle. This is Iftitan. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's see what else. I think that's it. I just wanted to come on for a little bit. I may come on a little later tonight. I probably will be out at some of the stores, just kind of seeing what's out there. But I'll probably come on a little later tonight. We'll see. Let me move this. But just how was y'all's Thanksgiving? How did things go? Hopefully everyone had a good time with family and friends. There was no fighting, no arguing, and definitely no food poisoning. We want to make sure there's no food poisoning. Yeah, yesterday we had my son and his buddy, his best friend came over for Thanksgiving, and then my mom came over for breakfast, and I smoked the turkey, but I didn't do a full-on turkey. I just smoked the turkey breast because after my son and his friend left, that turkey's just gonna be with me because my wife doesn't do meat. She's a pescatarian, so that was it. But hopefully nobody got any food poisoning. Hope everybody had a good time with family and friends. No major issues, no major things going on. I think that's it today. But listen, I definitely appreciate each and every one of you all stopping through. Again, I didn't want to be on here too long because I know there's stuff that some of y'all got to do, and I know I got stuff to do. But I do want to kind of go through and see Black Friday, and as Jason said earlier, there's nothing out there. It's really just it's not dealing. The deals are not dealing right now. And I don't know if that's just kind of where the market is right now, or if that's just I've gotten a little more stringent, a little more focused, and a little more selective, or if it's just like, there's not a lot that out there that full on excites me right now, and there's things that I'm looking at. So that's it. Blaine said he ate too daggone much. Listen, I'm working on losing some weight too. I had the one plate and it wasn't even like stacked full like I would normally do, and I was done for the day. Like we finished at like 3:30, and I was just like, I'm good, I'm stuffed, I don't need eat anything. In fact, I haven't even touched anything this morning. So I'll probably go ahead and make myself a turkey sandwich a little later. But yeah, I ate too much, but not how I normally would eat, how I used to eat. And so it was good. My wife did she did some mac and cheese, some stuffing or dressing, whatever you want to call it. And then what else did we do? We had some rolls, of course, but nothing major. All right. Listen, like I said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all stopping through. Again, I know it's kind of out the blue, and it's Friday morning / afternoon for many of you. It's not even 11 o'clock here. Yeah, we're just about to hit 11 o'clock hour here where I am in Phoenix. But definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure you're tapped in if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, request notifications, share, and then meet the rest of us in the comments. And if you are going to do some shopping, take advantage of some of the discount codes that I have in the description. Definitely appreciate it, and it would help to support the channel. All right, that's it. My take on Suspiro. I don't think I've actually smelled the original Suspiro Vibrato. I've only smelled Yeoman version, which is nice, but it's nothing groundbreaking for me. I mean, it's a nice citrusy type fragrance, right? All right. Thanks again, Blaine. See y'all. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed. Take care, and we'll get this outro video out for you.
Welcome to Smell Goods.